Previously
Don't go me, please.
I would
Resist
never.
the urge.
on Australian Survivor.
The important thing is getting to the jury pitch with someone I can beat. And Zara is my final two plan. It would just be a sick move to take AJ out.
Miles was ready to take his shot at AJ.
I'm not worried about myself tonight. He's not going to go for me.
But with all the power in Zara's hands,
I want immunity! Thank you.
she saw the chance to take out her toughest competition.
We prefer Kate to go home, right?
Yep, 1,000%.
This is the first time in 4 tribal councils that I haven't had the protection of that immunity necklace.
I'm going to protect you tonight, and then you need to do the same for me next.
Safe from the boat with his 4th immunity idol,
I'm going to play it for myself.
Miles went all in.
I need to clear out my own path to the end.
AJ. And with his cards on the table,
I see.
1 vote Kaylin, 1 vote AJ, 1 vote left. Zara cast the deciding vote. Kate.
Nice.
Sorry, Miles.
That is wild.
With the final Brawn being sent home,
Did you vote?
4 brains remain. Who will be going home tonight?
Final 4 for the session.
Postgraduate.
Postgraduate.
The Brawns have been eliminated. We smoked him. We smoked him. Yo, that was a fun tribal. The Ice Queen, Zara.
I think what I did tonight was amazing. Everybody had a vote, and I just got to pick who I wanted to send home, and that's power. I just want to sort of explain what happened tonight. So, Miles, who did you vote for tonight?
So I voted for AJ tonight.
And who did you think I was going to vote for?
Also AJ.
Okay, so this afternoon I basically realised that 4 people were getting 4 votes. That's what happened at that tribal, right? There were
I know,
5 of us there. I was the only person that didn't get a vote because I was immune. Some dipshit played an idol, but the power play was me with my 1 vote.
You had, man, that is wild.
And AJ, I have been saying to you, Miles is coming for you, and you would not listen to me. And you have over and over said to me, nah, he'd never do that, all this sort of stuff. And I thought today, I'm going to give AJ the gift of seeing this in black and brown parchment so that he actually realises what is happening there. Baby K, I wanted you to know that even when you don't have immunity, I'm not coming for you.
I also wanted you to know that for the record. I also wasn't coming for you.
And Miles, it was a great move, Miles. Unfortunately, it just didn't suit me at this particular time.
I don't know
This
if it
is
was
my final 4.
but like Zara's move is 50 out of 10. Like that's, you had all the information
And all the power.
and all the power. Probably one of the top 3 moves of the game. Wow. What was Miles thinking? It made no sense. Like, I feel sorry for him. Like, I feel bad. I think Miles making this move completely cooks his game. I respect the move, by the way. Like,
Yeah,
it's
thank you.
like, if I had gone out like that, I would have loved it. Like, loved it.
Because also I wanted
loved
to end up in a situation as well where I just had like 1 little bit extra on my resume.
You didn't need that extra on your resume, and it makes you scarier to take to the end. Like, if that worked and I go, they're less likely to take you to the end. If you just were like, I'm gonna work with you, I would have been like, okay, let's go to 3, let's have a fair fight. Like,
Well, we can still do that if you're interested.
I think you're very cooked now. You put me down a peg, and you put Zara up 3 pegs, and you might have just saved my game. I get taken to the end now.
Like, who's taking you to the end
Zara and
right
Kayla.
now?
They're both taking me.
Do you think Kaylin's taking you to the end?
Kaylin's taking me to the end, I promise.
Why is he taking you over me?
Why would Zara do it as well? They just don't respect the way you played the game. I'll tell you why he doesn't respect the way you played the game, because he thinks you're dishonorable. It's different to the reason Zara won't take you. Zara doesn't respect your game.
Yeah.
Not because it's dishonorable, it's because she looks at you as a child. This is just me being a friend and being super honest.
Yeah, it was being a good chat though.
Yeah, you're welcome.
She didn't get angry at him?
No, of course not.
Just be kind, AJ. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
I was so kind to him.
Zara saving me tonight is such good news for me because that means she sees me working with her going forward. Now, I think she's almost definitely going to take me, and Kaylin's going to take me. So all I have to do is get Miles out, and I might have a ticket to Final 2.
I'm going to win immunity.
It's do or die tomorrow, whatever it is.
Do or die.
All right, I think I'm going to go to bed.
Yeah. So you're the best. Thanks for saving me 4 times in this game.
Zara, I appreciate you so much. I'm going to grab your foot during the night.
Yeah.
Scare the life out of me.
Yes. Mama Z.
Thanks so much.
Made it.
That tribal worked out perfectly
For us.
in every way.
Every single way.
Yeah.
We're in the middle.
Yeah.
And us being a package is perfect.
Yeah, we're
indivisible.
lose.
We're indivisible.
Yeah.
They need us. So it's like she did help us. She sent us home, but really she wants to send home.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're indebted at all.
Yeah, she needed to send
She needs
Kate
to-
home.
We're not indebted.
Yeah.
She's playing that up, but we are still free agents.
Yeah.
So it's us Final 2 AJ.
Yeah,
You got
it's
it.
Final 2. Done.
Done?
I'd be very
Take
proud.
care.
Okay, I
Good
promise.
deal.
Ready to put this on?
Yes.
You want to do the trade? Because you're the one who made the big move last night.
Machete boy, where is it? Tribal could not have gone any better for me last night. I wanted to get a big move on my resume, and it played out to perfection.
45.
Okay, day 45.
This is crazy.
So this morning, the lay of the land with the boys is AJ, grateful, Miles, sheepish, Kaylin, woohoo, happy to be here, as always.
45.
Final 4.
Who will be here tomorrow?
At Tribal last night, I wanted AJ to think that I saved him, which I did.
How many do you want? 2?
So this morning, AJ's feeling magnanimous towards me. He's feeling, grateful.
It was an amazing move. Like you did 5 things at once with that move. You really did.
I have saved his life about 10 times in this game so far, so it's just yet another example of the fact that I can be trusted. That's what I kind of wanted both of you to feel vulnerable and like I could have had a crack at you, and that was me showing you that that's not what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And because I'm going to need your help today. So it was sort of, to me, like a give and take.
The chances of him winning the challenge today are probably very low. And I think we're just Final 3. At the 3, if you win, you've said you're taking me. Are you still comfortable with that?
Yeah, that hasn't changed for me at all. And that's why Miles coming to me and getting you out doesn't work for my game, because that's where I need you.
Yeah.
What I need to say, though, I think, is that if Miles does win immunity, we're going to have to be comfortable with doing something really icky today.
Yeah, look, I just don't want Miles. I don't even want to think about it. I just don't want Miles to win immunity. I'm going to do everything I can today for Miles not to win immunity.
If Miles does win immunity, you're going to know what has to be done.
I know what's best for my game, right? I know that I have to vote Kaylin out. I know it. I just don't know if I can do it. Not that type of player.
Yeah.
I think if you look through this entire game, I'm a loyalty player. You and Kaylin are 2 people I haven't turned against the entire game.
But you're going to have to turn on one of us if he wins immunity.
I don't want to think about it.
That doesn't make me feel very confident. AJ, Kaylin, and I have a final 3 pact. The only thing that could interrupt our trajectory is if Miles wins immunity today. It's really not that possible. There's 3 of us, there's 1 of him, but AJ didn't even want to think about writing Kaylin's name down. He didn't even want to speak it out loud, which is a bit worrying.
Should I put some rice in the pot?
Yeah, let's go and have a look at it. We're really at the pointy end of the game. It's every man for themselves. I really need to keep as many options open as I can. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that AJ's currently getting in your ear. He's saying, listen, you've saved me in this game, and you played a killer game, and...
Spot on.
Yeah.
From my point of view, I know you love and respect the game, so I'm hoping that you've forgiven me in the last 12 hours.
I love and respect that move. That move was incredible. Ice Queen Zara completely hung me out to dry. Stabbed me in the back and destroyed my game plan.
I want to acknowledge any feelings that you might have there,
It's only feelings of awesomeness.
Nothing changes for me.
Oh, okay, cool.
To me, that was just a bit early. I still think it makes a lot of sense for us to be there at the end together.
Yeah. So, I don't trust Zara.
Cool, thank you. Good chat.
Awesome.
That being said, I don't feel good about my chances with AJ either. And so, my options seem to be really limited. Oh, that was a disaster.
Yeah.
I have way too much confidence in Zara.
Yeah.
My read on Zara was completely wrong.
Yeah.
The move that I made last night was the wrong one. That being said, I didn't have a run at Kaylin.
It's a long time.
Yeah. Kaylin is a very loyal and trusting player, and he's got an enormous amount of trust built up with AJ. So I need to convince Kaylin that he cannot go to the end with AJ. The fact that Zara won was so good for my plan because I was like, oh, well, Kaylin's going to be vulnerable, and now I'm going to get to show Kaylin that I don't want to take him out.
Yeah.
AJ, he was sure that I was going to have a swing at you.
What's your take on AJ? Is he earnest? There's nothing else going on behind the scenes?
He's so earnest, but he's also so good at being manipulative, and it's really hard to separate those two things. So, like, I reckon he's earnest 80% of that time, and it makes the 20% so much more powerful.
Yeah. AJ, just filling my head with Mars coming for you, Mars coming for you, Mars coming for you.
He's such a good salesman, AJ. I love AJ, obviously, but God, he's good.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You can't be confident in this game.
No, you can't. Anyway, my options are really limited now. And so you can be very confident that I want you at Final 2 because I don't think I've got anyone else to take to Final 2. AJ basically told me, like, no, I want to go with Kaylin and Zara. Zara's move last night tells me she doesn't want to go with me. So, like, I am all in with you.
I don't think you want to stand next to AJ at the Final 2.
No,
I think,
absolutely not.
I think I've got a better shot staying next to you, especially after last night.
Especially after last night.
And yeah, as you said, you played to show me that you're taking AJ out before you're taking me out. So I'm with you.
Yeah.
So you don't tell anyone about this?
No, never.
Absolutely not. But either way, I'll vote to save you. You just can't let Zara win immunity.
This actually looks fun. This looks like a kid's playground.
This is massive.
Come on in.
Oh my God.
Zara, apart from you, everyone received a vote last night. What does that say about this Final Four?
Look, there was a lot going on at Tribal last night, and it gave me a golden opportunity to use the power of the necklace and also the power of a lot of knowledge that I had to cherry pick exactly who I wanted to send home. Miles called me an ice queen, so I'm running with that right now.
So, Miles, with 3 days left to go, what's left on your Survivor bucket list?
Yeah, I've definitely ticked off a lot from my Survivor bucket list, but I still haven't gotten that immunity necklace yet. I've come really close in kind of the last couple of ones, so I'm hoping that this one could be the one to pull it through, especially after getting absolutely bamboozled by the Ice Queen last night.
All right, shall we get on with today's immunity challenge?
Yeah.
All right, Zara, come on. Give it up.
Thanks.
Thank you. Once again, immunity is back up for grabs. For today's challenge, you're going to be tethered to a rope that's woven through a frame. On my go, you're going to untangle as much rope as you think you need to retrieve a key and free yourself. You will then throw sandbags to spin a target, releasing a set of discs. And you'll use those discs to climb over a ramp. Finally, you'll attempt to land 5 balls at the end of a paddle. First person to get it done wins immunity and is safe from the vote. Loses tribal council where somebody's going to become the 20th person voted out. Let's draw for spots. All right, here we go. For immunity, survivors ready? Go! You've got more rope than you actually need woven through that frame. So you don't want to waste your time untangling all of it. But if you don't untangle enough, you're not going to reach the key. It means you need to come back and get some more. Kalen methodically working his way through, really concentrating on rope management. Unlike Miles, whipping through his frame, that rope is all over the place. AJ trying to squeeze his long body through that frame. Zara having trouble getting over that top rung. Miles thinks he has enough. He's going for it. Here's the test. Does he?
Yeah, baby!
There it is. He has his key. Unlock yourself from the rope. Kalen going for it. Does he have enough rope?
Oh, shit.
No, he comes up short. He needs to go back. That really opens the door for Miles. Now he's on the sandbags. Need to hit that spinning target a bunch of times to get it to spin off its thread. Then you can collect your discs and move on. Nice hit.
Come on.
AJ going for it now. Does he have enough rope? Yes, he does. Kalen, he's going for it again. He has enough rope. AJ's in on it now. Kalen's in on it now. Zara's still working on the frame back there. Slow and steady. Miles working away at that spinning target. Almost has it. There it is. Miles has his discs. Now he needs to get across the bridge. Has his discs. Kalen furiously firing at that spinning target, trying to catch Miles. Miles moving on. Now you need to slot those discs into the locators. Then you can use them as steps to get over the ramp. Zara going for it now. Does she have enough rope? Yes, she's good. Miles over the ramp, moving on to the end game. This one is gonna be tricky. Trying to land 5 balls. A very small divot. Definitely a learning curve here. Every time you drop a ball, you'll need to start over.
Ah, damn it.
Jesus.
Good hit from Kalen. Kalen knocks off the spinning target.
Go, go, go.
He's across the bridge. Almost has his discs.
Not hit one.
Desperate to catch Miles. Miles gets one to stick. There it is. Kalen is over the ramp. He's in on the final part of this challenge now. A lot of adrenaline getting to this position of the challenge. Miles has 2 on the end of his paddle. Getting the hang of it. Kalen, not so much. Miles going for his third. He drops.
Ah, damn it.
He's gonna need to start over. That's what happens. 1 minute you're in the lead, next minute you're nowhere. Kalen really slowing it down now. He has one on the paddle. He's now in the lead. Meanwhile, AJ and Zara still firing away at that spinning target. Finally, AJ has his discs. He's moving on. Kalen going for his second. And he loses it. Miles back in the lead again.
Figure this out. Kalen, I got this. New challenge enthusiast in town.
AJ coming over the ramp. He's in on it now. But does he have the patience? No! Yes. Miles lands two. Kalen gets another one again. Miles trying to get that third one to stick. He's been here before. There it is. Wow, he's really worked it out.
Breathe. Ice cold. Don't go up, darling.
Miles, super focused, desperate to tick off that last thing on his survivor bucket list. Kalen drops his. He's gonna need to start over. AJ, nowhere. Zara struggling with that spinning target.
How much longer does this go on for?
Miles had a huge head start on the end game. Can he bring it home?
Yes.
Lands number 4. He really needs to take his time now. All it takes is one mistake in this challenge, and you'll give up your lead to someone else. Miles is one ball away from a guaranteed spot in the final 3. That final ball is on the run. Can he control it? Trying to coax it into that tiny divot. It is close. Just ever so gently trying to convince it to drop in the hole. And he does! Miles fulfills his survivor dream and wins individual immunity.
Oh no.
Hey, killed it. Hey. Oh, it's been so close so many times. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Right on.
Miles, come on over.
Nice, Miles.
First individual immunity win. You said this was on your bucket list. What's the feeling?
Oh, honestly, I can't believe it. It's like, obviously last night was very emotional, tribal, and I think I was probably in a bit of trouble today if I didn't win this thing. And just to pull it off like that is just best feeling in the world.
Well, well done. You are safe tonight, guaranteed a spot in the final 3. As for the rest of you, Tribal Council tonight, where one of you will become the 7th member of our jury. Won't be you. Well done. Head back to camp. I'll see you tonight.
Thanks, JLP.
Right on, Miles.
I actually can't believe I came out today. I absolutely put in my all, and I have won my first bloody immunity necklace. Guaranteed guaranteeing myself a chance to have a go at that final endurance challenge. It's just amazing. It's just a Survivor fan's dream. With this baby, I've got all the power at tonight's Tribal Council, and so I'm excited. Bucket list item.
So impressed, Mark. You're the only one here who actually could finish that final challenge.
Yeah, we were going to be there all day long.
Yeah.
Miles won the challenge today. So that is absolute worst case scenario for all of us.
I am so glad out of anyone that I could have won that I won this one, that's for sure. Oh.
What are the odds?
Have you played games like that before?
Not really.
It means AJ, Kaylin and I are going to have to start taking shots at each other. And honestly, I'm concerned that the boys won't write each other's name down.
Yeah, you crushed it.
I need to ask Miles first who he wants to target and then go from there. Congratulations.
Thank you. The question is, do you have a preference out of AJ and Kaylin?
My only preference is who we think we can make the other one flip.
Which one do you think we could make the other one flip?
I'm leaning towards AJ.
You think AJ would flip on Kaylin?
Yeah, because I obviously do not want to make fire, but that's why I thought AJ might flip. He doesn't know how to make fire.
Maybe, but he also knows that you don't know, that you're not that great at making fire.
Yeah. Miles having immunity just gives Miles all the power, basically.
Let's grab some food quickly.
So tonight could end up a 2-2 split and a fire-making situation to decide who goes home. I know that he still has me in his final 3 plans. I am presuming that means that I'm going to have to build fire tonight, which is something that I'm not good at. My only chance is trying to convince either AJ or Kaylin to turn on each other, and that's going to be a very hard sell.
I'm very confident Miles is voting with you or me, which is fine. I'm super okay with that. You got to do what you got to do. But Kaylin and I are voting together.
But is there any way we can mitigate this? Because or else that's going to be you and me making fire.
There's just not. Like, let's say 2 votes go on Kaylin and then 2 votes go on me. I lose versus Kaylin, and then you don't want to face Kaylin in fire either.
The 3 of us can't consider voting down Kaylin?
I don't think... Would Miles vote Kaylin?
He wants to have a crack at you, obviously.
Yeah.
But if I beg him, because if I lose at fire, he loses me as an option. Would you vote for Kaylin?
In this
Is
situation...
it totally off the cards for you?
It's only because in this situation, if I vote Kaylin, I'm vulnerable. Because then Kaylin votes for you, and then you 2 vote for me, and then I'm dead. I'm like super dead. So like my best option is to vote with Kaylin. Otherwise the vote can go 2-1-1 and I'm home.
What if I was guaranteeing that we were voting with you? You don't going to believe me?
I mean, but then Miles and Kaylin could vote together, and then it's even worse. Because then Miles and Kaylin could vote me, and then I'm up against Kaylin for fire.
He's not going to vote without me.
Yeah. It's really messy. If he just lost, then he was just going home. And it was so simple. But I think my best option is sticking with Kaylin.
Can you keep your options open and your mind open?
Yeah, I'm open. I'm open.
Mm-hmm.
Zara is an absolute fighter, and she will never go down without swinging.
You don't even have to go to fire. It's a lot better, right?
Zara pitched every different possibility. And honestly, none of them were appealing.
And I just think we should be able to talk ourselves out of this. We're smart enough.
I don't 100% trust that Zara won't flip the vote in a way that I would go out.
I'm very open. I really am. But like, you know, it's top 4. Everyone's playing a good game now.
We're going to be here tomorrow, AJ, to be in top 3.
I don't see a top 3. We're both here.
You won't go for Kaylin with me?
I don't. I think I can go home that way.
What I would have liked is me, AJ, and Miles to vote for Kaylin. AJ just cannot trust that Miles will do that. He thinks he's better off just going with Kaylin and going to fire. It's incredibly frustrating. In hindsight, I should have just voted AJ out last night. Yeah, it's very sad for us. I have not practiced fire at all. It would have to take a miracle for me to actually pull that out of the bag.
Okay, Kaylin, I think you can stop making fire.
I still need to talk to Kaylin. I'm not too optimistic, but it's the only way I can avoid making fire.
Bit of a bummer today.
I'm in worst case scenario.
What did AJ tell you? What did he...
Well, I just said, can you please be open? Because I obviously don't want to go to fire. That's like worst case scenario for me.
Yeah.
Are you open to anything?
I did promise AJ. We just had a promise this morning that we wouldn't vote for each other. So...
Meaning you'll vote for me, though.
Well, I have to. Not happy about it. Just very sad about it. And I was pushing that challenge, but just something I couldn't win. I think your best bet is to go with Miles, try and burn one of us, and just get that fling practice.
I'm being backed into a corner. Kaylin is voting for me. AJ and Miles cannot vote together.
It's an impossible situation.
These absolute muppets are making me go to fire. There's no world in which the three of us can trust each other enough to go through with the plan.
So us three going on Kaylin. No.
And so you can choose to go on Kaylin if you want, or you can put Kaylin into fire against Zara.
I think about it. No.
That's not very confidence-inducing.
I don't think AJ's confident that we're going to vote Kaylin and put him in fire against me.
Yeah, it's all good.
So we're voting AJ then?
It's just mind-blowing to me that the three of us are just going to leave this...
Up to a fire.
Tonight's scramble is just a little bit sad because it's our postgraduates and it's time to self-cannibalize. And sorry, Zoe, you understand though.
Well, not really, because I kind of helped you last night thinking you'd help me.
Yeah. But I can help you with fire starting.
Yeah, okay. I guess that'll have to be all I can hope for.
Yeah, I'll get some ice. She's taking it okay. She's calm. I thought it was meant for me tonight. But at the end of the day, like, I love Zoe. I can't vote with her, but anything I can do to mitigate some of those feelings she might be having, that makes me feel good. You want the nest loose at the top and tight at the bottom. Tonight, the most likely to go to fire would be Zara and AJ.
So much harder with a machete. Yeah, it's heavy.
Neither of them have done much fire, really. Get your fingers. I've never seen either of them start a fire.
You want to have a go, AJ?
I'm watching and learning by what you do.
Miles, it's great if he votes for Zara. It means that we don't have to do the fire challenge, but Miles is quite an unsettled guy when it comes to gameplay. He might want to see fire just for the sake of seeing fire. So tonight, I have to make sure AJ's tight with me and we vote for Zara. The only chance we have of going home is if we split up.
We're never
we don't
splitting
know
up.
what Miles and...
Yeah.
We saw that last night. We don't know what Miles and Zara are ever going to do.
We're never splitting up.
Zara was still thinking about voting you out last night.
Kaylin, I'm
It's our
never
only
splitting
safe
you.
pathway.
Yeah. And if you beat Miles at final immunity and you take me, it's the same result.
Yeah.
So two of us are going to go Zara. My assumption is...
Miles is going to go on you.
Yeah.
Zara.
He loves seeing chaos. Like, I'm so confident we're going to fire. Because Miles has immunity, he's the one making the ultimate decision, which is very scary. Giving the jungle rat the ultimate decision is never a good feeling, especially because sometimes Miles just wants to see a little bit of chaos. I just need Miles to not be completely insane, and I need him to vote for Zara. Zara's gonna promise him that she takes him to final two.
Well, I can do the same. I'll promise him that I'll take him to final two.
Okay, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Done.
As long as you... I mean, he's lied to us a bunch, so I guess it's fine. Yeah. I mean, yeah, easy.
I was so proud of you today.
Right,
That was so sick. I didn't want to win. I couldn't have won. To see
Realize
how happy you were, that melted my soul.
I realized like I was starting to figure out the technique, and you and AJ's balls were still flopping all over the place. It was amazing.
So it's in your hands tonight?
Yeah.
I can't vote for AJ tonight because I made him a heartfelt promise. But I can make you a heartfelt promise that I'll take you to the final 2 if I beat you tomorrow, and then it's me and you in the final 2 if you take AJ.
Okay. Today's scramble is like being a hot girl at a bar on a Friday night. You can sit in the hammock as well if you want.
Sick.
Everyone's coming up, buying me drinks and wanting to have a chat so that they can get to know me and I can take them through to tomorrow. I'm open to working with anyone. That being said, AJ is a master manipulator.
I was happy for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I can just see through it. How you feeling?
I feel fine. Because you kind of have all the power here. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you and are we okay?
Bro,
You
we're
seem-
so okay.
Okay, good. I'm just checking because last night you used the phrase, I just don't understand the logic behind it. You must have used that maybe 70, 80 times.
I didn't get it.
But it's more just the way that you just repeated it over and over again.
I was
like, 'cause
dumbfounded.
You get a little bit sometimes like
I'm always
logical
taking you to
read.
3. Like I'm all,
Yeah.
and even the route where I don't take you to 3, me, Kaylin, and Zara.
Yeah.
I don't believe Zara when she says she's taking me to 2.
Yeah.
I
that's
don't
fair.
believe it. I actually am really glad you won immunity.
Yeah.
Because A, I wanted the 3 of us at the final 3.
Yeah, I think
Because
that's pretty awesome.
I think you and
There's
Kaylin.
something sick about that.
Yeah. This like you or Kaylin winning $500,000 really resonates very well with me. Your destiny's in your own hands.
At this stage of the game, there's nothing for certain, and you can't trust anyone. Kaylin has told me that he would be willing to take me to the end, which means that tonight I could target Zara and then rely on either Kaylin or I winning and cutting AJ at the final hurdle. The other option is to target AJ. It would be pushing Zara into a fire-making battle. If she wins it, Zara would have a really good shot at beating Kaylin in that final challenge, and then would hopefully take me to final 2.
Zars, I'm just going to jump in there quickly because I need to grab Bean.
However, the problem with this plan is that Zara's not very good at fire.
Kaylin, how come this isn't sparking?
I'd go down here. It's too heavy.
So I just have to go with my gut here. This might be the biggest and most important move of the game. This might be the $500,000 move. There is no room for slip-ups.
That's it. Go. Zara!
Watch Brains tackle Brawn in the ultimate battle for survival with full episodes over on 10 Play.
Evening.
Evening.
Evening. We'll now bring in the members of our jury. Laura, Paulie, Karen, Logan, Kristen, and Kate. Voted out. Last tribal council. So, Miles, the way you reacted today when you won immunity, it seemed to come from a place of deep relief. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, I definitely had a very emotional reaction today upon winning immunity. After last night, I tried to make a bit of a move. Zara made a little bit of an extra move over the top of my move, and the deck got reshuffled, and I ended up on the bottom of that deck. And I suspect I probably would have gone home tonight if I hadn't have gotten this little thing.
AJ, is that true?
Everything Miles said is pretty much true. Whether he would have gone home tonight or not, most likely, but the jungle rat survives.
Miles, you and AJ have worked together for so long. Has it finally come down to this at the Final Four that here we are?
Well, it actually finally came down to it at the final 5, because that's when I had to make a move on him. This is just the natural flowing of that, right? Like, if someone takes a shot at you and it misses, you're gonna shoot back. And I'm lucky because AJ probably would have shot back, but now got my deflector shields up, so I can shoot at him as many times as I want.
Zara, do you think Miles would have gone home tonight if he didn't win that necklace?
Yeah, look, it was a very real possibility. Miles came to me with a plan for last tribal council to get AJ out. I instead realised that every single person on the tribe was voting for each other. Literally, Kate was voting for Kaylin, Kaylin was voting for Miles, Miles was voting for AJ, and AJ was voting for Kate. It literally went around in a circle. So I realised that I could come over the top with my one vote and the security of my necklace at that point and cherry pick who I wanted to go home. So I picked the person that I viewed as my biggest competitor in the game, which was the lovely Kate. Now that Miles has the necklace, things have not worked out so in my favour this tribal council, because we are quite deadlocked as a tribe now.
So tonight, you're completely vulnerable. How do you navigate that?
Well, let's just say there were a lot of people on the beach today practicing fire. Wow.
So Zara, how worried are you tonight about a fire-making challenge?
I'm pretty much certain that I'm going to be making fire tonight, and I always thought that I would be able to navigate myself out of that situation by logic, but unfortunately I'm dealing with two people butting heads who will not smooth the path.
AJ, do you know what she's referring to?
She's almost definitely talking about Miles and I.
So it's you and Miles pushing for fire tonight. Is that what Zara's saying?
Miles and I are pushing against each other in this exact situation, I think, from Zara's perspective.
Kaylin, that's why there's a strong possibility you'll go to fire.
No, I hope not. Hope not, hope not. I don't know if at this stage of the game people are trying to make a bumpy road just for the sake of making a bumpy road. So the person that survives this fire challenge, you need to consider what they're going to think if you're the one that put them in that position.
And what about you, Zara? How do you rate your chances in a fire-making challenge tonight?
I would prefer not to be having to make a fire. I think that there should have been a path that could have been cleared rather than it coming to this.
I sense a level of frustration tonight.
I am frustrated. I had the opportunity to flip on both of them last tribal and I didn't take it. So now, 24 hours later, they are instead flipping on me. So it's just, I should have listened to Miles, is what I'll say there.
So Miles, you can obviously only vote for one of these three. So walk me through the analysis that's going through your head at the moment.
It's all about that final 3 and then the final 2, right? It's who can either I beat in final 3 or who will take me to final 2, and then whether I can sit next to them, right? There's people here who I feel more confident potentially sitting next to at final 2. There's people here who I feel less confident sitting next to. And so it's just about crunching those numbers and trying to figure out what the best path is for me to get to final 2 next to someone that I feel like I can potentially beat.
So, AJ, you can only vote for 1 or 2 people, either Kaylin or Zara. What kind of things are you considering tonight?
I'm considering that I know how to spell Zara's name.
Oh. There it is.
AJ.
So, AJ, you can only vote for 1 or 2 people, either Kaylin or Zara. What kind of things are you considering tonight?
I'm considering that I know how to spell Zara's name.
There it is.
AJ.
Wow. Well, I don't know if there's much more we can say tonight. Maybe it is time to vote. Zara, you're up.
you go home tonight or I go home tonight, it's been a blast.
I'll go count the votes. All right, I'll read the votes. First vote, Zara. AJ. One vote Zara, one vote AJ. Zara. That's 2 votes Zara, 1 vote AJ, 1 vote left. th person voted out, 7th member of our jury, Zara.
Sorry, Sars.
Shame on all of them.
Thanks, guys. It was an honor and a privilege to be part of our little Brains crew. You guys go smash it.
Love you, Zara.
Zara, the tribe has spoken.
Thank you. See you soon, guys.
All right, well, the cards are all dealt. 3 players are all in. Now let's see who's gonna take the pot. Grab your torches, head back to camp. Good night.
Good night.
Night, Jonathan.
Tomorrow night.
The idea of taking home the title of Sole Survivor is an absolute dream come true. But I know that if I don't win this final challenge, I'm in trouble.
They have outwitted and outplayed.
I've broken the record for the most individual immunity wins in Survivor history. I won't let myself lose.
But only one can outlast.
As a poker player, I'm happy to bet all my money on Kaylin because Kaylin will take me to the end.
Who will be Sole Survivor?
I have that jury in my pocket for sure. 500K is mine.
I don't know what just happened, actually. I thought that I was better off keeping my trusted allies around me, but we can see how that's worked out.
Zara, I gave you an offer at the last tribal council and you refused.
You better bring it, boys, because my vote's open. I hope you've got a good story.
Yes.